Good evening, everybody. This is David slash Asher, and joining me is Michael slash Fates
Oh,
and Eddie slash Baron.
No,
And we're doing some weird stuff tonight because
it's a secret show.
because we're streaming on a Thursday?
just that, and we're testing something out that I just got. So. And hopefully Eddie's actually listening, so it doesn't sound too bad, or if I have to start adjusting volumes.
I will do so. Let me mute myself so that there's no.
Yeah, confirm.
While we're waiting on that, I can also now confirm that there's no mechanic for gaining additional XP once you're rank 10 on your island.
Okay. It's just, you're rank 10, you're good.
Yeah, it's a solid cap, just like it is for when you win a class cap or a job cap.
At least for now.
At least for now. Whether they add more stuff later is another story.
Okay.
Game audio is a little loud compared to
That's what I figured.
Also, it is getting a little bully. Keep listening some more to see if it's just going to go away or if it's something that's staying put.
I'm sorry, crinkly?
Staticky, that kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. That's where I thought you might have been going, but... Oh, I have an invader.
I was wondering when that was going to happen, given the fact that, So, I've adjusted the volume. Is it better?
I'll tell you in a minute, he's busy crafting.
Much better.
Much better? Okay. Is it less crackly now, or was it just because it was crackly because it was so loud?
You know, it might have been the volume, you're right. Because now that you turn it down a little, it doesn't crack the way it did before.
Okay. Yeah, it probably was peaking. So, in this case, we have 7 characters to choose from in Live Alive. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the game. At least, I know Michael's heard me describe it maybe once or twice.
I heard you name it, and you probably said stuff about it, but then I immediately tuned you out. I mean, what?
Okay, and I know Eddie has been maybe avoiding spoilers, but I know that he's also been part of discussions about a bit of the localization censorship craziness that a couple of us have had.
Big in the cowboy, honestly.
But, okay, so we have prehistory, ancient or imperial China, Wild West,
Well, what?
Twilight
Oh, God,
of...
wait. Sorry. Oh, no, you continue. This is important to the stream. I have something to say later, though.
Okay. Twilight of Edo, Japan, present day, the near future, and the distant future. So, I'm going to leave which character to pick on Eddie's head right now.
Oh.
Wild West, Wild West, Wild West.
Alright, so Wild West.
Wild West. Jim West. Desperado. DMCA. No, you don't want none of it.
There you go. That is beautiful. Chef's kiss.
The American frontier is a place of foolish dreams and dashed hopes. A tired soul.
Sorry,
You live here.
Now's the point I am going to interrupt, though. So, something new unlocked once I got to rank 10, and or once I completed the mission. I'm not sure which actually triggered it. But there's a new mount available now.
Probably rank 10.
GL2 ignition key.
Oh, what now?
Garland GL2 ignition key.
If you're gonna get it, I can't wait to see it.
It costs 3 times as much as I have.
Okay.
It costs 24,000 blue shells.
Ah. Okay.
So I will not be getting it tonight. I will probably be getting it in a couple weeks if I just kind of chill and let things happen. Because right now, I've got my the pattern. I've got my workshop going on. I've been averaging about 1,300 to 1,400 shells a night, or a day.
Nice.
Although I do have some stuff I can export to make it a teeny bit faster.
Well, to lift off.
Need it. 610 now.
A tired soul rides into a dying town terrorized by outlaws. Success, they
Gross.
call it. Though, to look at it now, none can imagine why. Against a gang of villains, a lone gunslinger stands no chance. But perhaps by working together with the locals to prepare traps before the crazy bunch arrives, one may yet make a difference. And by the way, everything in this game is localized, and from what I've seen, the Wild West chapter is fucking amazing.
So far, so good. Even your gnarly accent is a wonder here.
So,
Baron, I'm offended by all of your 610 crafted stuff. I need you to leave my island.
they're not high quality?
He's literally, aside from his necklace, every single thing he is wearing is signature Baron, 610 HQ. I am actually offended because I can no longer consider myself our group's Omnicrafter.
You have a level 10 island.
I do have a level 10 island.
It's in the west. Okay, David, you said this is a remake, right? Or
It's
a remake of a game.
It's a remake of a game from Super Nintendo. It's using the new HD 2D that they're going to be using. That was kind of pioneered by Octopath Traveler, and Square's using for stuff like remakes of Dragon, like the Super Nintendo Dragon Quest games.
Something to drink?
You played the original?
Yeah.
Nope, but I got something for you to post up.
So before I say what I'm going to say, how does this look to you in comparison?
It's fairly close. I mean, there's a bit of extra details that you can't really get in a top-down 2D game. Admittedly, I played a fan-translated one, so that's why I'm a little about the translations, but...
Because it looks nice for what it is.
Oh yeah. No, there's people out there that basically say, this is probably a good way to actively play the game legally now versus the other method. But both stand on their own merits.
I swear. Thought it couldn't get any worse after that last bunch rolled in.
Looks so well done for being, for being a remake of a game that it's impressive. I mean, it's hard to put into words.
Hey,
Like,
What's your clever mom?
We do. We know the difference because we've played games from that era.
Yeah.
See how much things have like moved forward and what we can achieve in the present day. It is nice to see that, when effort is put into it, you can really take care of some of the older games.
Alright. Now I'm gonna stuff something on Michael's head. What do we want to name our... what is the moniker of our cowboy?
Cowboy in the Wild Wild West, Jim West Desperado?
Yes.
I just answered you, Jim West Desperado.
Jim West. Okay. So, it's the Jim West Kid. I did state moniker.
Oh, he's gonna be the blank kid?
Yes, the blank kid.
Oh, okay. Let me think. No, that needs to leave my brain. Pat Morita is not involved in this stream.
Also, hello, MPX.
Oh, hello, MPX.
Hello, MPX.
Okay, you know what? I got it.
All right.
We're going spaghetti western. He's the carbonara kid.
Carbonara. Okay.
Nice. I was a little disappointed that you went off of Jim West because that was going to be my pick, but this choice is Chef's Kiss. Italian Chef's Kiss.
Bo.
Now I gotta figure out if any of my glamours I want to actually use Jordson.
I don't know. George is a choice. I don't know. What would that
Is
be?
carbonara
It is
spelled
a
with
whole
one
episode.
R or two?
Carbon, like carbon dating, ARA.
ARA. Okay, so I had two R's.
Carbon,
Carbonara. Oop, nope. Carbonara. Because the default name is Sundown. So.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
the
We're
Carbonara
watching the
Kid.
stream.
Look all that young to me.
George really only works for either you're like if you happen to have a glamour that's for like going to a beach, or maybe you're a gatherer.
No, I don't like it for my gatherer because I have my cargoes for my gatherer.
And really, I don't know, man. Like, Monk?
It's kind of got that
probably
whis-
not monk.
Ah.
Dancer? Like, you know what? I don't even know what the George
No,
look like,
definitely
so
not
I'm really
dancer,
bad.
because dancer, I have my leather hot pants.
Fancy meeting you here, partner.
I also have not found a use for 2B leggings, but I'm convinced that I will never find that.
Oh, why the long face? Reckon you'd be relieved to finally put this life on the lamb behind you.
Do some more sound checking.
I'm listening to the audio, and it is well done.
Honestly, a little gratitude would be appreciated.
Okay, so I need a royal blue and a void blue for the
Let's
way I
do
want to
this
do
proper.
this.
Can't have people casting aspersions on the great bounty hunter, Mad Dog.
Okay, I'm sure I have both in my saddlebag.
No, sir. Never
I'm
let
sure
you
I don't
sandwich
have
on an
either in my
unarmed
saddlebag.
man in cold blood. How many times we done danced this dance, man?
Yeah, I have to agree.
It's almost
I
like
definitely
saying
wasn't gonna pick up
goodbye.
this game, but it's gonna be sooner rather than later. Wonder if I should pick it up for when I'm on vacation.
Probably, Eddie. This is just from my perspective of based off of the original game. Some of these like the chapters that you can play can be done in like an afternoon. There are hidden and crazy stuff that you that are this is a Super Nintendo game, which means that there are secret bosses and weird stuff, but
Bard had it right. Parting is such sweet song.
and now we get to see the weird combat system. Charge gauge.
Are you still on my island, or did you move elsewhere?
I'm still here.
Alright, I got my glamour put together, and I'm on my way back.
Cool.
We'll see what you think of this. It might be my island glamour.
Like a plan.
Ooh. Eh. Well, goodbye, Mad Dog.
Hardly easy.
Oh! Damn. Ah.
You go. You're good.
No experience. Because... reasons.
You son of a bitch.
So, thoughts?
Oh, you did just look at my menus. Clicks.
Finish me, goddammit! Don't you dare walk away from me again!
Hey, wow, yeah, those are jorts. No kidding.
Oh yeah, they're jorts alright. Like I said, they're very close to being Daisy Dukes, but that's also probably because I'm Bumboy.
Yeah, I think the ensemble works.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Maybe the shoes are... I don't know about the shoes.
I like the shoes. You have a problem with my Yeezys?
I know, I guess I'm just not a big fan of high top. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess in general, maybe I'm not a fan of high tops. So I might be the wrong person to ask.
Fair enough.
Also, while I see
Feels like they're
MPX
too
has
high.
joined us, he hasn't said a thing.
He's just in awe of what's going on.
That or he's having mic issues. But yeah, I kind of like the ensemble. I feel like it works.
You said this is going to be your island gear?
Yeah, this is going to be whenever I'm chilling on the island, I'll wear that.
You know, that works.
Best. The Wanderer.
It also does work as monk gear.
Monk here?
Yeah. See, I switched to monk.
Oh, okay, so you tried it out. Yeah, I did. I think it does work, yeah.
Granted, Tonfa make everything better.
Truth.
Tonfa are officially best monk weapon. I do not care. At me.
Okay, this is a new feature that wasn't in the original game, which is the radar. AKA, how to progress through this old-ass game. And it's like, I'm gonna leave it up because, like, it's not too bad. But this is the only place we can go to, is the Crystal Saloon.
the big sword, it looks kind of funny. It looks like it's like you're trying to pull a Titus.
I mean, I do generally like having relatively gear light looking tank outfits anyways. Like this is my current tank glamour for Paladin.
Oh wow, they're actually speaking in Spanish.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Nice.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Because it's like one of the guys was just singing, and they run up to the guy and go, "Cállate!" And I'm like, "Oh ho ho!" Dead or alive? The Carbonara Kid. $5,000?
Damn.
Million, gajillion.
No, Eddie. Do you know how much?
Nowadays, 5,000 is like fucking millions nowadays.
Yeah.
That is a like. What did you do?
You've done something bad.
Also
You
shiny.
don't goof.
A flask of herbal liniment. Huh. Well, this is a bar. Speak to the bartender. Ham sandwich. Why are you giving me a free drink? I just walked in the bar.
Everybody gets one the first time.
Oh wow, this game is actually cursing.
Oh.
We just
That's
had some...
fucking gay.
This guy just ran in and was like, "God damn, is it hot out there?"
I think it's pretty low bar for cussing in a game.
I think we'll get... Well, I think we'll see more, but, like, that... Usually they avoid exclamations like that. So this is a teen, so they're allowed cursing.
Rated T for tough luck, grow up.
Oh no! We just got addressed as stranger. And we sat on somebody's favorite stool at the bar. I wonder how this is going to turn out.
The Star Wars reference? Jeez.
No, that's a typical, like, Western trope, Eddie.
I guess that's true. It's just that I immediately think Star Wars because that scene in Star Wars is pretty famous.
Yeah. Oh! The feisty one. That's good voice acting.
They put a lot of quality effort into this. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised, but
I mean, like, we've gotten so much games where it's like people phoned in on the main character's voice, whereas this one it's like, wow, they're actually doing it.
I guess even when you compare it to like you're playing Chrono Cross right now, wasn't that just released not that long ago?
Yeah, but there's no
As a
voice acting
remake.
in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're talking specifically about voice acting, I guess I'm thinking I was trying to speak more broadly. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, this seems like a better project than those already.
they did a decent job with Chrono Cross, but that's because it was... They gave it HD textures, they've added a few extra things, whereas this one, it's like... Nobody's really doing much, like, with Super Nintendo games, or bringing them up, or remastering them, or remaking them.
Unless you're also Nintendo.
Damn! Wayne? James? Oh, hey! Famous Western actors. Except for Cesar.
Wayne.
Cojones.
Finish me! Whoa!
And a slap.
How dare you? Shooting at my Goldie?
I mean it, darling. Be my woman.
Get away from me!
Small child interferes.
Annie,
Oh, well.
darling. I know you didn't just raise a hand to me.
That has
'Cause
never
there's
not
some
gone.
things a man cannot abide.
I wonder
Yeah,
why.
historically, that's always
Leave
the
her
great
alone.
plan.
I wonder why brave is quotationed here.
Billy!
If it isn't the brave sheriff's little brat.
Oh wow,
Here to
they
save
do
the
actually
day,
curse in
huh?
this. Nice dodge to the second seat there.
I hate to break it to you, kiddo. But I ain't got time for your shit.
Why is it the boy's fault? You tossed him.
You scoundrel.
Oh, he's buying us a drink.
Sorry about that, stranger.
Well, that's nice of him.
The boy was out
And
of
then
line,
calling you a cab?
But I hope you
Milk.
find it in your heart to forgive him.
He's buying us milk.
Oh.
Tell you what. let
Wait,
me buy
how
you
old
a
is the
drink to
Carbonara
smooth
kid?
things over.
I think he's actually stated to be about 35.
He has a
Barkeep.
beard.
He has a beard.
For my
Okay,
new
so this is
friend.
more of an. This is intended as an insult, then, probably.
Yeah. And do we drink?
Heads up.
Oh, he's calling us a delicate flower. Do we drink up or do we send it back?
Well, it's probably unpasteurized milk.
Send it back?
Actually came from the bar.
I figured
Probably
that
saved
ought to
from the
suit
bar.
a delicate flower like
I mean, it's
yourself.
been in close proximity to alcohol. It might be curdled. Just from the
I would
fumes
drink it.
alone. Okay, one vote for drink.
Oh, are we taking votes from everyone for this one?
Yes.
Okay, I vote send it back just so that MPX has to make the final decision.
Well, MPX.
And Pigs goes offline.
Here's the thing. I can abstain, and it still becomes a quorum of 3.
He's making.
Well, that would require Asher to actually make his own decision in this game that he's decided to play.
Yes.
So, are you abstaining, or you're actually going to make me
Yes.
check? So, just to show this off, I'm going to do drink up.
All right, enjoy your salmonella.
Game over. What? No!
You've died of dysentery.
It was Oregon Trail all along.
Always has been.
Oh, he's getting us another milk.
Want strong bones?
I guess he's gonna try and get you lactose
like a
strong.
man dying of thirst.
It's a but thou must prompt.
Ah.
My friend needs another.
So,
Barkeep.
So I was right, in other words.
yes.
Think about that. That's generous.
Figure that on a good
Give that to him.
delicate
That's
flower
generous.
like yourself.
Lies.
You, sir, look like you're a bit calcium deficient. Oh, he's saying we're spitting on his generosity.
You see? Don't be that way, David.
What's this?
But there was a but thou must.
Oh, he's got a hangover. Dude, the milk's better for your hangover.
You
Drink it.
spitting on my generosity?
No, hair of the dog, don't you know?
How else am I to interpret
cheap
the
piss.
return of this
Oh no, the
milk
poor
I
bartender.
see before me? And to top it off, this hangover. But that's what I get for
Oh,
drinking
here's
the
one.
cheap piss
Here's
they
a prompt.
serve here.
He just then says, like, you can't stomach it unless it's fresh from mother's tits. ... Or your mother's, maybe.
It's not that you hate milk, but that you can't
I'm
stomach
guessing
it
everybody's voting
because
for
it's
burn
fresh from
option.
your mother's tits.
Oh yeah, I would. Oh fuck yeah.
Vote the same.
I'm actually voting for ...
As a heads up, as stated, I was only going to show that off once because, once again, it's one of those prompts of but thou must. So, yes. Your mother's maybe.
So it's not even a prompt. It's not even a prompt. It's literally just it's a fake choice.
Fake choice, yes.
It's just that this game is full of nothing but fake choices.
It's from the SNES era where it's like, but thou must.
This game is full of nothing but fake choices. I refuse to be suckered into any more choices.
Except there's going to be a choice, which actually matters.
Oh, that's too bad. That choice is going to have to be made by Asher then, huh?
Your mother's married.
Well, time to... Man, he looks way out of it.
You got a death wish? That it?
This game is just a big mirror on determinism. And I refuse to participate in determinism.
There are actual choices in this game that you can make. But...
I don't believe it anymore.
The choice not to play?
I mean, that is a choice that I am making actively.
Wanna play a game?
This isn't over, you hear me?
apparently Pike,
You get
the
yours.
man that was offering free
Just
milk,
wait and see.
rides with the Crazy Bunch.
Wild things are.
So then, you ain't riding with the Crazy
That's a
Bunch.
phrase you don't hear at all. A hiding.
That was amazing! You gave Pike a hiding he won't never forget.
Ah, look. A brave sheriff.
With him on our side, I just know we can beat that.
He chose too many abilities.
What's all the ruckus?
Sheriff, this fella here, see, he just rode into town and...
Oh, now you show up. In the nick of time, as always. My father, the sheriff. The coward.
Billy, son, try to understand. If we so much as look at these people the wrong way, there's gonna be hell to pay.
But if we don't take a stand, then nothing will ever change.
Oh, Annie.
Oh, she called every man in this town a coward.
I don't want to hear it. Our sheriff...
It's because none of them can make choices for themselves.
Every last man in this town is
Lol.
a coward.
Oh no.
This boy here's got more courage than all of you put together.
God, I swear, Michael, if you could actually listen to this character's voice, you'd
Sheriff, listen.
probably love him.
This
Which is
fella here
Mad
said
Dog.
He just might be the answer.
Alas, good people.
It's got a right
I
level
fear
of
you have
smugness to
misjudged
it.
the content of that villain's character.
And that's kind of sad. What's kind of sad is the factor that because they did voice acted
Man's
lines
name is
that
his story.
include the
And that one speaks volumes.
character
You deserve to know,
names,
so I'll tell you.
it kind of instead of doing the boop
The kid.
of where your name would be,
Yeah,
they
that's
actually just condense it down. So he just said the kid, and I'm like, that's sad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's pretty clever. That's almost like Mass Effect using Shepard.
Shepard.
That there's the devil himself.
Or like 10 never actually using Titus's name.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's him.
Wait, was that one of the
Oh,
games
the
where you
wanted poster.
named the main character?
You named
Mhm.
only
Yeah,
the
his
main
name's
character.
Titus. Yep, and only Titus. Every other character's name was voiced by
5,000
someone.
hours.
Titus is the only one whose name was never actually said out loud.
And the one who's gonna bring him
That's
in.
them trying to stick to tradition, but man, probably
Here's
should
me.
just
Mad Dog.
done that with Titus too.
Well, let's face it, that's why they sort of eventually ditched the entire idea.
Of naming your own character.
Wait, in X2, what name is used then?
They decided to make Titus the official name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
didn't think about that.
It's like how I know you're a fan of Persona games, so there are. It's like how in
I am
other
many
medias
things,
there
boy,
are the
but I am
official
no liar.
protagonist name in those Persona stuff, like the Persona 4 TV show, where I believe his official name is Sho Murakami, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, well, the last name for sure I remember. Fairly certain about the first name.
I'm no saint.
You're a good guy, right, mister?
I'm no saint.
No. No! I don't believe it!
Yeah, we kind of did Mad Dog dirty by, like, spooking his horse.
Always were lousy with the little ones.
That's even
Weren't you?
worse than killing a man. Back in the Wild West.
Goldie's still out there, you know. Lost or dead in the desert.
Why would it be?
Livestock was more precious than...
But you'll
you
answer
could get a
for
lot more work from
everything else
livestock than you could
soon enough.
get from a person.
Outside. Now.
Meat, in terms of cows, milk. It's one of those situations that horses were used for plowing, transportation,
An outlaw.
So
transportation, sure, but that's not better than your life. Keep me alive.
there were cases where people did actually eat their horse.
And we did him a favor by spooking his horse. He doesn't have to eat his horse.
It's a showdown.
It was also the
So
fact that
you would rather he starve?
I mean,
uh,
are we still trying to figure out whether Mad Dog is a good guy or a bad guy?
he's a bounty hunter. He's after you.
Then, yeah, we can take his horse. That's fine.
Well, we spooked his horse, and it ran off, and now he doesn't know where Goldie is, which is kind of sad.
Think about running.
Aw, the horse's name is Goldie?
Yeah,
I feel a little bad. Goldie's a good horsey. Who's a good horsey? You are, Goldie.
I will state that not every line is voiced. It's just most of the major scenes are voiced. And the mariachi band.
Ay, 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 ay.
Tumbleweed.
Now there's a look I've never seen on you before. Oh, a pang of sadness for the end of our extended association? I understand, I truly do. But all good things must come to an end. And end it we will, kid.
Good old-fashioned duel.
Good old-fashioned
From 10
showdown.
paces.
Pistols at
Each
dawn?
man takes 5.
Nope, just right now. Middle of the afternoon.
On the 5th,
Oh,
return fire. Agreed?
damn, no time to even, prepare, tell the wife and kids goodbye, nothing. Just,
Right.
Here we go.
One.
And shot some 2 interlopers.
3. 4. 5.
You me. I'm right.
What'd you say, Eddie?
They shoot the 2 people hiding.
Well, they're from the Crazy Bunch.
He's one of the crazy
So
bunch.
they were working together all along to take down the crazy bunch?
No,
2 gunslingers.
at least not yet. And Mad Dog just addressed it as what it probably was, which was somebody
Well,
trying to
they know.
interfere with a perfectly good duel.
Just my luck. These simpletons ruining a perfectly good duel.
Oh god, it's probably time shenanigans.
What?
Someone coming back from the future to interrupt the duel to change the future.
Are you reading ahead, Michael?
No, I'm making an educated guess based on the fact that we have multiple time streams in this game.
Oh, that one I can address right now is they're each self-contained stories. But
Oh, okay, well that's boring. Never mind.
but there is an
I'll have
actual
to just again.
there is a connecting thread.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just like Baron's reaction when we start talking about time shenanigans. It amuses me. It sustains me.
Listen, I guarantee there's a whole lot
I
more
got
of them
a pit
on
in
the
my
way,
stomach
and they'll be out for blood
thinking
now.
about it.
You've got to help us fight.
Well,
The crazy
when you
bunch.
put it like that. Not that I could ever muster the strength to turn a woman down. Sorry, kid, but it seems our duel will have to wait. But
Well, we
only
gotta
until
need to talk
after
to everybody,
the
so let's save Mad Dog for last.
I hope in the future that an enemy takes advantage of time.
If I'm being honest, none of us are
Dude,
all like that good with guns. Just as likely to shoot each other as one of the crazy bunch. I think that was... Lint? Cesar, there's gotta be something we could do to help, isn't there? Wayne, that was some fun shooting, and that ain't no lie. But there's at least 15 more of those boys left. Oh, hey! It's that plot line.
they do Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, Magnificent Seven. Hey, if you're serious about staying in the fight, then it's only right that we fight too. You know who leads them, don't you? The only survivor of Custer's Seventh. Devil who, by all rights, should be dead and dust. Oh, Dio. Outlaws call him. They flock to the man, the shepherd with a heart of stone. He'll have broken camp the moment he heard what you two did. He can't let it go unanswered. Well, we found out. Well, we found out the leader. His name's ODO. If you manage to get rid of those bastards, I promise we'll make it worth your while. Got a little gold squirreled away. It's yours if we survive. Reckon you think the man who named this town Success must have had a sense of humor, but you're wrong. Back in the day...
Just finished processing.
What?
You thought it was the crazy bunch who were attacking the town, but it was me, Odio.
I was holding it in. I was holding it in.
Well, Michael gets the award for tonight. You can go home, Michael.
Okay, I'm gonna take it for once. Good night, everyone. No, I'm joking.
Back in the day, the streets were filled with prospectors hoping to strike it rich with the gold rush. That's why the gangs come calling, to strip the
prospectors. I think you were thinking another P word.
No prospectors. To strip the carcass clean of the last few bits of meat on the bone.
I think I'm still right.
You're both so fast. I know we can get rid of those outlaws with your help. Well, time to talk to the mariachis. And they are actually singing, and it is voiced, so...
Let me listen to it.
Ready?
Solo somos humildes mariachi. Sin poder escapar de este pueblo.
And now for the last one, which is Mad Dog.
It's actually really impressive.
I'm pretty sure the third one is a voice actor we've encountered before. Oh no, low battery.
Uh-oh.
I thought I charged this thing. Let's see, where did I...
The real villain of the stream, low battery.
Low battery.
If they've got us outnumbered, then we'll just have
Real
to even
villains
the
and the
odds
batteries
before
ran
the
out
big
along the way.
soiree.
I'm just getting something pulled up so I can not have to worry too much about stuff.
Worrying about stuff is no good for your health.
Yep.
So you're suggesting he should not worry and instead just be happy?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to this chapter's unique thing, which is we're gonna make traps to take care of the 15 bandits.
We ambushed them, kid. We've got to prepare traps and
I don't know
whatnot
if it's
to
just
whittle
a
down
story
the
about.
gang when they
I
ride
think
in.
this game is very narrative heavy. Is that really what it is?
Each story is very weirdly unique. This one is a bit narrative heavy because, well,
That's how we'll
obviously, like, we're basically doing the Magnificent Seven, except -5.
The Magnificent 7 minus 5?
Yeah.
Delightful. I would like to remind everyone in the audience that tonight's episode, the topic was chosen by Baron. I don't care that it was a blind choice, it was still your choice. You can take
Having said
responsibility.
that,
You do it right now.
Okay. This one has mariachi, so I'm really not upset by my choice.
Okay. I mean, it did give me an excuse to make a Dio joke. So I guess I can't be too
feels a
angry.
bit improper for us to do all the work.
Also, I still
given
have not
that this
seen
is as
JoJo.
much your fight as it is ours, if not more.
Season 6, baby.
Although I kind of do want to see, what was which season was it with Giorno?
Uh,
Me too.
5, yeah.
5. Okay.
And we have a random stranger popping in.
I suppose I'll do what I
Oh,
can.
it's Wayne's wife.
Count me in.
Wayne's wife. Wayne's wife.
Honey,
Wayne, grow a spine.
We already know nothing will change if we keep our heads down and stay quiet. I say enough
Heard me.
is
I hope
enough.
the
Why don't you
mariachi are
take a
also in
stand?
the
Come what may.
magnificent number of
but
protagonists.
honey, it's not.
It sounds like they're side characters at this point.
Yeah.
Well, we're basically enlisting the town to help us with setting up traps and stuff.
What about you,
Sancho!
Well,
Delos.
yeah, I've had it up to here with them too.
And Pancho.
It's
happening.
Sancho de los Pancho. Oh my god.
I knew they would.
Got it.
Then, my friends, the time.
Kill me now. And once again, they sung that in Spanish.
Ay, 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 ay. Como me duelen.
Por la libertad y justicia, los mariachis se unen a la revolución.
Like something out of a fairy tale, isn't it? I believe the only one who has yet to declare their intentions is you, Sheriff.
Just ganked it. Billy, I don't think you're allowed to do that. There's reasons and laws for that.
What are you doing with your father's badge?
Here, mister. You deserve it.
Oh, Side note, you can actually play this game with the Japanese voice actors. So.
In both versions, the voice acting is new, right?
Yes. I mean, like, Super Nintendo wasn't known for doing voiced audio very well.
Yeah, there were like some chipset audio-ish, but not like actual like proper. Like I think the 16-bit era is when you started seeing any voice acting at all, and even then it was not the greatest.
Well, this was technically from the 16-bit era.
Or not? I meant 32. Sorry, I was thinking like or 32, 64 was when you started getting audio, but then it was the next generation, the PlayStation and the Xbox, where it started becoming more of a mainstay.
Yeah. I'm not saying that there isn't voice acting. There isn't some voice acting in Super Nintendo, because there is. It's just the fact that
it's all a bit Celis's opera, though.
No, actually, I was about to point out Tales of Fantasia.
Fantasia, really?
Fantasia.
Audio lines?
It was heavily compressed. You could tell that it was an actual person singing, but it's like just a couple of lines in total. Like 3.
So basically they spent half the budget, half the cartridge's memory budget on those 3 lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with that generation and audio, is even with heavy compression, audio takes up quite a bit of space. Mm-hmm. And those cartridges did not have quite a bit of space. That's why it's generally when you start getting over to disc systems where you start getting regular voice acting.
They may call you the kid, but to me, here and now, you're a good man. The right man.
A sheriff's badge, huh?
So hold on to that badge. And when the dust has settled, I pray I'll have done my part to earn it back.
Not much left to discuss then, I reckon. Me and the kid will scrounge up supplies for the ambush. No point in asking y'all for help. I wager we've a bit more experience with this sort of work.
Mad Dog has joined the party.
Time is of the essence, kid. Can't spend too long rummaging around.
They'll strike at dawn.
Or we'll
That's
run out
their
of
way.
time to prepare.
Soon as the sun crests the horizon, they'll come riding into town from both sides. That means you've got until the 8th bell to make your preparations. We'll only have the one chance. If we're not ready by the time they arrive. Say again?
You're saying there's a chance.
Whereas I said one shot, preparing to lead into one opportunity.
Mm-hmm. So, they add in the original Super Nintendo game, it was a time thing that it would play a bell sound, and unless you were keeping track, you could actively not. Yeah, you could actually miss a few things. This one, they make it a bit easier by actually showing the progress.
What?
Yes. It's timed.
Time shenanigans?
No, this is more like timer.
There's more done on the final day time shenanigans.
So basically, the main gimmick is scrounge the town for stuff, and then ask people to set up traps.
And if you don't do a good enough job of setting up the traps, game over.
Actually, no. You just get more fights in a row at the end. You can actually dink about and fight all 15 bandits.
Advice, kid.
And Odio.
Remember this moment. Save the memory if you take my meaning.
But you lose the money after she dies.
Side.
Oh, what?
Okay, save game. Gonna plop that in a separate save file.
Time for a pun that only part of our audience will get. I hate Odio.
And shinies. Bottle of Miracle Tonic. Empty. Back in the old game, none of this was shiny, so you actually had to go scrounge everything up. Pouch of oil. Huh. And then there were stuff like this one, which I think they removed it for this game, but they were basically weirdly time wasters.
That's
Because time would in the original game still tick while still talking to people. So.
Oh. But in this version, the clock stops when you're talking to people?
Yeah.
That there's one of my most prized possessions. See? Poster of this dancing girl I fancy.
Okay, Barkeep, I don't want to know your preferences.
She's got this grace, power about her.
Are you shaming Barkeep?
Sexy, but a little intimidating.
No, I think he's oversharing.
Hmm.
Well, it breaks my heart to part with it. But if you really need it,
But knowledge is power, and he's giving you free knowledge. You don't feel powerful with it?
Hmm. Oh no, I know what this one is. Oh no! I'm not gonna try and go for that one, because it's... That one was like the weirdest, yet strangest time waster possible.
Let's get a move on, kid.
But now the town is open to us. Not reading that. Oh, there's one bell.
Are you gonna paint the town red, David?
I'm gonna try and get as much as possible.
The first bell.
I'm gonna try and do my best. I'm probably not going to get some things, because like it's been a while since I've played this. But there's technically an optimized route to only deal with Odio.
I mean, I guess we haven't mentioned it very much outside the very first test, but capture card is working really damn well.
Yeah.
Mash it.
Bottle of coal tar. Oh. Carrot. Bell 2. Carrot.
Second bell.
Pile of horse shit.
That doesn't sound very useful. But it will be.
Empty butt.
I mean, it could be.
Oil in bottles. Yeah.
Oil in a bottle makes for a quick and easy way to start a fire. It'll take a moment to prepare. Reckon it's worth doing?
So, oil
Okay.
in bottle
Let me show you
makes
how.
essentially Molotov cocktails.
Ooh.
There you go. Bottle 5.
Now you're
Makes
talking.
sense.
Just light her up and toss quick.
Immolating our enemies will be a fine way to see them.
Oop. Bell 3. A pouch of oil. A frying pan.
Third bell.
Carrots.
Did you know that the voice actor for Bugs Bunny back in the day, they were recording voice lines, they would attempt to eat carrots to make the proper sound effect,
Ah.
but he hated carrots. And they tried many times to get another vegetable that would work better, but that thing sounded like a carrot, so he would take the bite and spit it out immediately.
Wait, the voice actor for Bugs would actually, like, he didn't like eat carrots?
Nope, he despised eating carrots.
Empty bottle.
I mean, I don't mind carrots, but, you know, if I had to eat as many as he probably would have had to, pass. Also, I need to step
Oil in
away
a bottle
briefly. I will be back
It'll
in a
take
bit.
a moment.
You'll be missed.
Okay. There you go.
Strip of jerky.
Oil in a bottle it'll take a moment to prepare. Okay. There you go.
Fourth bell. Halfway through the night.
Who's ringing bells in the middle?
Well, if it's like 6
Fourth bell, kid.
if they come at dawn, it's probably going to be about 6 a.m. Which means that they were planning at 10 p.m. at night.
Yeah, I mean, I get that the gang is coming at that time, but normally, any other place I've been to that has town like square with church bell or something, they ain't ringing them past like 8 p.m., 10 p.m. until like 6 in the morning. So it's funny that there's somebody still chiming the bell outside.
Frontline special. So we could give our buddy Mad Dog a peacemaker, but he'd be a little bit slower. Or we could
Give him a piece of my mind.
Let's see. Okay. Fifth bell. Alright, I think we've got everything.
Fifth bell.
So let's do this.
Got everything you need for your ambush? Yeah. Good. Then it's time to distribute your supplies to the folks here. It goes without saying that some will take longer than others to get things ready. So hurry. Time's a-wasting.
So. Slingshot?
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
And...
Need you to set a trap.
Frying pan for Annie. Okay. Carrot.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap
I
you
believe
thinking?
Cesar is actually the slowest of the,
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
I...
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Somos tres habilidosos soy.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Delos is the slowest out of the three. So, I think...
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Aunque la verdad debe porque la vida. Somos tres, no soy el mejor ni el peor.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
And when you lose all three, the mariachi music goes away, which is kind of sad.
Desafiando a la muerte, esta trampa iré.
What I was here for took away my happiness.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Need you to set a trap.
Admittedly, I think the one that I missed, I didn't do right, is the pitfall trap, because it's like I have to give it to the one of the faster people, and then like at bell 1, and they'll finish it by bell 7. Okay, Annie's back. Also, certain traps are better for certain people, so...
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Bell 6. Admittedly, I think the bells are actually a bit faster in this than the Super Nintendo.
6 bell.
Yep. Oh boy. Barkeep and Sheriff. And he was back first. James... There we go.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Horribly unoptimized, and probably not all these traps are going to work. But... Bell 7. Also, let me... Settings...
7th bell.
I'm gonna put that to fast.
Rápido. Shorts.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that some of the traps, I should have been doing this. But, oh well. James is back. Billy's back. Wayne's back. Clint's back. Eighth bell. I don't think any of the mariachis have finished with their traps. Oh boy, this is gonna be a weird fight.
Hey kid, that's the 8th
You weren't
bell.
able to do everything quote unquote perfectly.
Yeah. Also, we get to see Odio.
It is he, Odio.
Odio. And we get to hear Megalomania. Yeah.
Wait, Megalomania?
It's probably the most recognizable song from this game. Oh, hey, and the reoccurring joke character.
Thank God. Finally. After 3 days and 3 nights of walking through the desert. Civilization. At long last. See what? The good Lord.
Oh no,
has
Dad!
forsaken us.
Yeah, punk.
No! Kid takes his dad away.
Father!
Okay, couple of pitch. Yeah! 4 horsemen down. Ooh. 1 horseman made it through.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to fight 4 horsemen and Odio.
You will come outside and present yourselves to me
I
at
got you
once.
alive, yay!
Refuse, and we will treat you as we would any other pests and
So,
smoke you out of
most,
your burrow.
not quite all. Yeah. As stated, there is a optimized way of doing this that all you have to fight is Odio. Also, tough difficulties. Understandable. It's time, Mad Dog.
Oh, that's too bad. There's a joke I was saving for when you came back. But also, I forgot what the joke was, so I guess there goes that.
It's time, Mad Dog.
I will say this, the voice actor that they got for Mad Dog and the
Got
kid
that right.
is
I've
amazing.
been waiting to look this
And
devil in the eye.
the voice that they got for Odio is also quite good. So. Sheriff? Really?
I'm coming too.
Today is not the day for you to find your courage. Should the worst come to the worst, should the two of us be killed. It falls to you to protect these.
Of course not.
But you won't be killed, right, kid?
Of course not.
Go get him!
Oh no! That's a weapon! Also, are we experiencing any tech issues or no?
For you, no.
Okay, so like stream is not popping in and out.
It is
Not that I've seen.
then.
Okay.
You who educated Pack and his brothers so deftly in the ways of war. I owe you a debt for the generosity you showed my disciples. We are men of violence, yes, but we are nevertheless men.
I take that back.
I love this line.
God was behind.
And so, I will repay
Ah, that's better, I
you
think.
in our common
This line. And so I will repay you in our common currency.
Yeah, David, there is something wrong with the audio.
Like, they're, like, really bad? Or...
Yeah, it's lagged. The audio is not appearing at the same time the text is.
I wonder... I'm trying to make sure things aren't falling in certain places.
Oh, like the audio and video streams aren't synced.
That feels sad. Like, but it's not like missing audio, it's just desynced.
I'm going based off what Baron said. I'm going to wait for my response.
Specifically, it's the game. Like, we're okay. We're popping up when we pop up. But the game's audio is lagging behind the video. And I'm not sure when it happened.
Okay, because I noticed that, like, the stream was flipping in and out. Dutton Brother. And this is Megalomania, the song that's currently playing. Yeah, that's audio.
Really, that guy is huge.
Well, they did describe him as being a devil.
They were not kidding.
Ooh.
This'll do.
Texas Jitterbug.
Do the jitterbug.
Oh, that's... Oh, I hate that.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, your accuracy on that didn't seem to be too hot.
Yeah, that's the one thing about this game that it tries to tell you is status effects are actually more dangerous than damage output.
Gotcha. That's your best.
That's what they're gonna drive that point.
Ride the lightning.
Too slow.
Not even a scratch.
Yeah, don't mind battle.
Oh! Feck. Menu. Item.
I think you need a few more hoes.
Holy shit.
Miracle Tonic. There we go.
Here you go.
Ain't dead yet.
Now let's see how Texas Jitterbug actually looks like when we're not dealing with accuracy shenanigans.
Any slower and you'd be standing still. Damn.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
This can't be happening.
Hey,
I'll die when I'm good and ready. Adios.
And nobody's standing there.
Yeah, that move was a very, very crucial move.
like that.
Ooh.
I was quick to judge you. I apologize.
Oh, that's a lot of buff.
Yes, accuracy down.
Like that.
And as a heads up, enemies take up a certain amount of squares, and any square that they're covering is, as long as you can hit that square, it will hit the enemy. So.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm almost really gonna pick up this game tomorrow before I go on my vacation. It's looking a lot of fun.
Like that? Huh?
Ooh. Ride the lightning.
Ride the lightning. Taste the lightning.
I'll never sleep,
Be the lightning.
never die.
And Odio is down. I mean, that wasn't the worst fight that I had to deal with.
Well, considering that you did all that prep work
Are you
to
all right,
tear it down, would you say that was a difficult fight? Like, did you just barely do good enough job with all the traps?
I think when I played this on played the original translated one, I had actually gotten everything but one enemy. But that's because I misjudged. This one, I'd say it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of had to use the miracle tonics, but whatever.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you say whatever, I say you need to replace those miracle tonics.
The heck?
Uh-oh. Did the plot twist?
Plot twist! He was a horse the entire time!
As I live and breathe. Did he just turn into a horse?
Thank you, Mad Dog.
Princess in another castle. What?
Lord have mercy. It's true. Until Odio came along, story was that the Sioux and Cheyenne had massacred.
Odio
Custer
was the
Seven.
one horse that
Not
survived
a man
it.
survived, but a single Union horse did.
And then somehow turned into a demon human.
They said he was death itself.
Essentially, the horse was cursed. And
Born
that's
of
why he
those
was a
fallen
giant
soldiers.
man with a fucking
Something
machine
cruel and
chain gun.
First, that affected a would-be bandit, or a horse to become a would-be bandit. I'm sure that will have any other oh, wow.
He never
That won't have
fought,
any implication in
except
other stories at all, whatsoever.
never
Not at all.
slept,
Nope,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Never died.
Never slept, never died. Nothing but vengeance in his heart.
It was just
I'm
a
sure
dream.
we'll never hear anything about that.
Or maybe I do.
Now we have to deal with the
Stranger.
other problem, which is Mad Dog and the
It's all
bounty.
well and good for you, but not for me. You need her, kid. We've got unfinished business, you and I.
That's right.
This isn't some
Stop it!
goodies
We
thing,
beat OTO
Billy.
together. Didn't
This is the
you?
Wild West.
Stay out of it. This is between me and him.
I'm guessing the audio is still a bit
Ain't that right, kid?
laggy.
Yeah.
I haven't tested in a bit. Trying to keep it down so it doesn't bleed over the microphone.
Okay, then. One, two, three, four.
And we have to fight Mad Dog again.
Yeah, it's still off.
I wonder what could be the cause of that, but...
Ooh, I turned away at the wrong time. What happened?
God damn, you're fast. God damn.
Mad Dog, you've dogged your last mad.
One could say he pissed off his last pooch.
Oof.
Yeah.
He's going to the
I'm
dog
not
pound in
sure
the sky.
what to say at times like this, but I suppose I ought to thank you.
Oh, I'll do it.
They say all dogs go to heaven, though, so it'll
Thank
be
you
fine.
for everything, mister. Oh, actually, if I can ask you for something.
If it's about the badge, it's okay. I don't need it anymore. Just a piece of cheap tin in the end. I reckon I can serve these people as their sheriff well enough without it.
One more thing.
We can't leave you with just words. There's something else we ought to give you. I'm afraid we don't have a lot to offer. Just a few bits of loose gold. But if you want it, it's yours. Will you take it?
I don't want your money.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, I can't believe Mad Dog, after all that,
It's been a
still
long,
wanted that duel.
long time since
Well,
I had
he
the
is a
chance to
bounty
do
hunter, and
something
5,000 is
and
really
do
tempting.
Wait, so is it left ambiguous on what you did to earn that bounty?
Yeah. It was always kind of like you were
That's
kind of a
the word.
criminal. Or like you did something that not a lot of people like that you did.
It's an interesting story beat. I kind of dig it. There's a lesson about greed in there somewhere. I'm sure history will learn its lesson from that moment and never be greedy again.
Well, I'll be. It's him. It's gotta be him.
Also, I was kind of joking, Eddie.
That man there once made a name
About
for
which part?
himself as the fastest lawman in the West.
That they didn't reveal his
As his
backstory.
legend grew,
They did.
more and more
Okay,
gunslingers
well then I guess I
hoping
missed
to
that
make
part.
their own came
It's
forward.
being exposed right now.
Oh, well, I'm not. I have the volume down, so I'm not getting any of that. which is fine. I'm gonna play this game anyway, right? So
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't even bother. It's enough that we're hearing this together, holding virtual hands and kumbayaing together, camaraderie, brotherhood, all that stuff.
After he vanished, and then a bounty was put up for a theretofore unheard of renegade. A fortune to tempt the greedy to follow him into the desert. A means to make amends or earn a final reprieve. The kid.
Hey, mister!
Yeah, but
We'll never forget you!
It's, I mean, like you said, it's every one of these characters is a different story altogether. But
Yeah.
I kind of like to do it with this cowboy one, where a lot of it was plot, and setup for one big fight.
Yeah. Each one, Regan Murdoch. That's 100%. Each chapter has its own kind of gimmick or thing. The Wild West chapter is all the prep work stuff. And there are actual multiple endings depending on, some chapters have multiple endings, some don't. There's also hidden stuff and, secret bosses. Some chapters are really straightforward or really quick. Wild West one is generally one of the quicker ones to do. So, that's why I was kind of okay, do it.
Having to pick an option that we're down with.
Yeah. My two favorite chapters are... I'd probably put the Near Future and the Wild West, with the third one being the Far Future.
So I know that play order doesn't seem like play order really matters that much, but it seems like I would want to do this in order, but it doesn't really matter, right?
No. Play order doesn't matter. And since you did bring it up, there is some... this is one of the major changes between this version and the SNES version. Is with the SNES version, once you completed a chapter, you could not go back to it. Whatever you did in it was permanent.
Wow.
Whereas in this one, you can go back and then redo a chapter. And sometimes you may want to do it in order to do it a certain way. There is something that gets unlocked once you complete all 7 chapters. So.
Was this game designed to be an anthology on purpose? I mean, so what's the purpose, right? But
the original stuff is that they've had one character redo all the characters, but each chapter was actually done by a famous manga artist in the original SNES era. And that artist also contributed a bit to the plot lines. So that's why you have some weird stuff like the Wild West chapter, where it's setting the traps. Or the Imperial China, which 100% is a kung fu film. And
the name of the game hold any significance?
It's supposed to imply you live a life. Basically, you are you're acting as a a bit of this person's life. So, like, we have the near future, we have the distant future in Twilight of Edo, Japan, Imperial China. Present day is probably the weirdest one to do, because that one... Oh boy, that one is weird. Since Eddie chose the route, and we're probably not going to go too far more. Michael, was there one chapter you at least wanted to see the start of? Or one that looked interesting to you?
So I'm tempted to be a troll, but I'm not going to. I was thinking near future.
Okay, near future. We can do it.
I was tempted to be a troll just because you were talking about how weird present day is, and be like, oh, you know, present day sounds cool.
So, I'll start up near future. But it sounds like you wanted to check out what near future is. I think you'll be weirdly disappointed, but let's start.
What is selling, David?
Well, one day soon, but not yet.
Me disappointed by you referencing anything in this game so far? Couldn't be me.
One day soon, but not yet. A rebellious youth lives a hard life, getting into trouble, picking fights because he knows what others are thinking. A rough routine.
It's a hard knock life.
But one which he's grown accustomed. However, his power eventually leads him to become involved in a dark conspiracy, which can only be stopped through the resurrection of an ancient robot king, the Steel Titan. You just chose the giant robot chapter, Michael.
Oh, God. Can I go back? Can I go back? Can I go back?
Too late!
Alright, I'm opting out of the rest of this stream. Have a nice night, everyone.
Good night.
You're not gonna stay for the actual, like, mecha intro?
So tell me.
I think you would actually do, like, the main character of the near future. Not necessarily some of the other stuff, but this is the giant mecha chapter.
You happy with your lot in life?
I mean...
Oh, this is one of the few ones that actually gives you a different dialogue depending on what you choose, so... Are you happy with your lot in life? You betcha, or no, not exactly?
Who are you asking? Are you asking me?
Yes, you, Michael.
My answer is no. I am not happy with my lot in life.
Well, ain't that a shame? Still,
I've been isekai'd into a mecha anime. I'm not happy with my lot in
life. Wouldn't that be... I mean, I'm saying this, but it has to have happened already, right? Somebody gets isekai'd, but not far enough into a world, just one that's identical. And it's
not the
thing I hate the most.
Though I suppose I kind of did. But hear me out, just a little longer.
Oh no, I know. No one's coming to my rescue. I'm well aware.
Somebody save me.
Dad!
I was definitely expecting the bird to shit on him as it flew over.
I think no, that wasn't. You were hoping. It's like you were expecting. That was
no,
you
I was
hoping.
Expecting. Expecting is the correct word.
Expect the unexpected.
Oh no, he's got a dead dad.
I mean, we don't know it's his dad's dead. His dad might have just went out for a pack of cigarettes.
Well, it got shot.
Never mind, JK, I see it now.
Shot.
Oh, God.
But he didn't.
And the mom's around the corner with her pearls in the street.
I got there just in time to see the light leave my father's eyes. He was a cop, riot police, a decorated officer who'd been tasked with taking down a notorious biker gang, the Crusaders. I doubt he had any idea.
So if I said that he's happy with his love in life, his dad would still be alive?
No. His dialogue was like, well, that's good for you, but... So.
I looked up to him. He was my hero.
So him being unhappy with his love in life makes more sense.
And
yes.
I chose the correct answer.
Yes. Also, instead of the dad being missing, it's the mom being missing. Because we get
Mom went to the bingo hall and never returned.
Everyone. We have some friends joining us today.
Yep, we've been sent to the orphanage.
Go on and introduce yourself to the others.
And our actual... this time we actually get to name the name. So... Eddie, do you want to keep the name Akira, or do you want a different name?
I like Akira. Let's stick with it.
Okay. Nope.
And this is his little sister, Cowdy. Now, I want you all to do everything to make them feel welcome, okay?
Yes, miss.
At least you got isekai'd into
What was that,
Japan,
Watanabe?
Michael. Watanabe.
I mean, that is, some positive. That is definitely some positive. If I'm going to be isekai somewhere, at least put me in Japan. Put me somewhere other than America.
Yes, miss.
I could still go either way, though. Only because of whatever disaster is going to befall us might have its epicenter in Japan.
I mean, that is also
around
possible,
the time Cody
yes.
and I were sent to Bright Springs Orphanage that I first noticed I was different. That I begun to develop some strange powers. I found that I could read people's minds and even make things move without touching them.
Hey, you get psychic powers.
And just like that, I could hear their inner thoughts.
His name is Akira.
Clear.
Well, and he did. It was pretty heavily identified that he's able to know what other people think. In the synopsis of this chapter.
Like that.
He's an empath.
Oh
So
no,
tell me,
my immersion.
If you had the power to read people's minds, how would you use it? As for me, well...
Oh, that was just so delightfully random when you did that.
Sorry, I've been playing a lot of No Pixel. Everything is immersion there.
The near future. The outsider.
You flex your Y. Yeah, he flexes his Y muscle. That's how you actually identify it.
Just imagine a Y button in your head.
No, there are no buttons in your head.
It's not necessarily true. Don't you push people buttons? That's a figurative language that works.
Yes, but no one's ever described pushing their own button.
I don't know. I could think of an example. Might be a little inappropriate.
Oh, you're a biker hooligan too. Dirty Crim.
Oh, the mischief me and the Oh, God. Old man.
Oh.
Fail not. Dating guide won't fail me now. That's a... I would not buy a book with the if the person had the name Fail Not.
Also, I think she's planning to murder him. She's just biding her time to murder him.
Playing the long game.
Yep, time to leave the park. Hello.
Oh.
Hello?
No kidnapping young children.
Or any children, really.
Yeah. And that must be one of the biker hooligans.
Yep. As a heads up, Akira is supposed to be about 13.
Oh.
So.
13-year-old versus four biker hooligans.
That's reasonable.
Dumbass kid.
The fact that it's literally telling you to do that now obviously means that it's expecting you to get some benefit. Eric has joined us and would like to know if this is the evil Pokemon team.
Yes, the Crusaders.
Also, hi, Eric.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
hello.
something about quotas.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, no. Oh. I think they're planning on kidnapping you.
Wait, are you a kid?
Oh, hello. That's a nice bike.
Nice bike. Shame if something would happen to it.
Goddamn kids. And what upcoming is one of the lines that did get changed, and it annoys people because it's, in a weird way, it's one of those cheesy one-lines that got changed. But it's okay. It's like, eh.
It's like changing a Woozleyism, essentially.
It was changing it was actually changing a more literal translation into a Woozleyism, which is why it's weird.
Oh no. Eric has referenced the Spoony Bard.
And there's the line. The original line is, "I'm the taiyaki guy." Because there's the taiyaki stand right in the background.
Ah.
A local business.
Crusader Road Captain. Well, let's see what our abilities. Low kick, elbow strike, Mother's Shame. Confuse enemies with the thoughts of their moms so they lose the will to fight.
Oh, damn.
And self-care. Think happy thoughts and restore a bit of HP. Mother's Shame. We're doing Mother's Shame.
The power.
It certainly does sound like your character.
Power of trauma compels you.
Oh boy. Matango. That man ate a mushroom. Lawless. Lightning uppercut, badass kicks, gut punch, and fists of rage.
Streets of rage.
Oof. Knuckle Duster.
Completely toasted the one dude. Does your mother know what you're doing here? Trying to kidnap small children?
Smash! Oh, hey, actual experience! Yes, we can actually gain levels in this chapter.
Nice.
Lies. Lies.
Thanks, man. I owe you one. More like stupid, trying to snatch an orphan. No one's gonna pay my ransom.
He actually does kind of sound like that. Except it's more like surly teen, rather than like snarky teen.
Oh, okay. More of a... Kaori, she's... my head.
Yeah. It's like, Kaori? Yeah, she's cool. Whoop.
Thanks, Matsu, but seriously, why do you think those guys came after me?
Matsu knows a little bit more than he lets on.
Well, let's find out then. Oh, you already did.
And now we get the theme song.
Don't lose your way.
No, no, no.
Suddenly, Krill Angel sees us.
No, more like Mazinger.
We'll go Steel Titan.
Dun, 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 dun.
Righteous lead the way. Call him to Steel Titan. Oh boy. That's the one change that I hate about this chapter, is that they actually changed the name of the giant mech.
From what to what?
Buriki Dio to Steel Titan.
Yeah, that's an unnecessary change. You could have kept it.
Yeah, that... fun little tidbits. The voice actor that they got for Akira is also the voice actor of Koji Kabuto, the main character of Mazinger. Yes,
See,
yes,
like
Eric.
Go ahead.
Eric Foxy just referenced Gao Gai Gar, as well as the factor that the song Go Go Steel Titan, or Go Go Buriki Dio, was performed by the same singer that did the original Mazinger song. The 1970s Mazinger song.
So, it's funny, because just right there, back to back, I went from thinking, okay, maybe they got a studio that hasn't localized kind of stuff before, because changing the name seems like it's unnecessary. But then, did the extra effort for that?
That was actually more of Square's extra effort. rather than the licensors. Admittedly, they actually did get both Japanese and English versions of the song. And the Japanese one, he does say Buriki Daio in the song. But I think it's now a good, probably, stopping point for all of us. Because it's 10 minutes out.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Closing time. But yeah, when this might be worth coming back to. I mean, you could technically continue while I'm out next week, but you still got a little bit left of
Sorry, everybody. I'm just putting something into sleep mode, so I have to do it that way.
You still have a little bit of Tunic left over, right?
Yeah, we still have a bit of Tunic. Amongst things is that this is definitely one of those games that's like, we can definitely, like, I can keep the save file and then continue off on however we need to do it. So
yeah, I would say that while I'm gone, this might be a perfect fine game to stream.
Yeah. But as such, like, in this case, your thoughts, Michael, at least not on the game itself, but more on like our new little happy little lucky device for capture.
I mean, it's nice that it does. It's nice that it does open up a few more game options for us. Admittedly, all ones that you don't have.
Yet. All ones I don't have yet.
To give you at home some background, before the stream started, I was talking about, okay, well, you know, since most, if not all of us, have Switches, and since Asher now has a capture card for his Switch, we could potentially do like family night style games.
Yeah.
But then as I go through a list of different family night style games, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. So it's like, oh, well, fuck.
It will be one of those things of, like, I will try to get them, or at least get a couple of them. Admittedly, like
David needs a little family planning.
Ooh. Ow, Eddie, ow. But, no, this was more of a... This was more of a test to make sure that, hey... that everything was going appropriately.
We get 90% there because there is those audio issues that we need to look at some point.
Yeah, and I need to figure out how to incorporate the side stream so that things are a bit easier for people to pay attention, listen, or things of that nature. But it's a good start. I can work on it. I know that some of the reviews stated that there were some problems. Admittedly, the problems that I saw mentioned didn't come up during the stream. The desync in audio, that one, I'm not sure how that's going to work.
It might have been a hiccup in the system that just won't... Because in the beginning it was fine.
Yeah. I think it was more of, like, it may be something from my end. Like, something running in the background. Or it could be how I've got it connected up. But, from the sounds of it, like, Michael really wants this to be much more of, like, hey, let's do party time stuff. Like, one of the games that got mentioned, and people, as soon as I mentioned this, are probably going like, how the do you have a Switch and not have Super Smash Brothers? And my thought process was, I'm going to wait until, like, all the DLC's released before, like, considering it or buying it. Which...
Sorry, Dave, we're going to have to revoke your FRG card. It's just that simple.
Because...
Damn.
Yeah.
Are you kicking out a founding member over that?
We'll have to deliberate further. We'll see what council says.
Yeah. But it does open up a bit more capabilities, like Mario Kart, or Mario Party, or Smash Brothers, of which the only fighting game expert that's currently on stream is Eddie.
Yo.
But yeah,
I just played to have fun.
Yeah. This was more of just a test. We may continue more of Live Alive after Tunic, to be honest, but as such, tune in tomorrow for Chrono Cross with me, Michael, MPX, and whoever else decides to join, if anybody does. But
I'll be preoccupied, so fortunately, after today, I'll be gone for a little bit.
Yeah. Saturday, I think I'll still try to figure it out if I want to stream on Saturday or just relax. But, as such, thanks for joining, everybody. We hope you have a great evening, and hope to see you tomorrow. Night, everybody!
Bye!